the President of the SADC Parliamentary Forum and Speaker of the National Assembly of the Democratic Republic of Congo, Honorable Christophe Mboso Nkodi-Apwanga, the Right Honorable Catherine Gotani Hara, Member of Parliament and Speaker of the Parliament of Malawi, host Speaker of the 51st Plenary Assembly Session of the SADC Parliamentary Forum, the Vice President of the SADC Parliamentary Forum, Honorable Dr. Fioravana Rovanirina Celestine, Honorable Speakers and Heads of Delegations from the SADC member parliaments, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Catherine Kyobutungi, and I'm the Executive Director of the African Population and Health Research Center, and I'm addressing you from Nairobi, Kenya. It is with utmost thanks that I come before you today, having been given an opportunity to address this distinguished assembly, those who are present in Lilongwe and those who are joining virtually, just like I am. 2.5 years ago, the African Population and Health Research Center signed a memorandum of understanding with this distinguished body. And the MOU was born out of a common vision to transform lives in Africa. For APHRC, through the power of evidence in the right hands and how that can shape decisions that impact the lives of Africans. For the SADC Parliamentary Forum, to harness the power of a regional framework to dialogue on issues of regional interest and concern, and to promote best practices amongst member states, in this case, the use of evidence to advocate for transformative policies. Our partnership has focused on strengthening the capacity of members of parliament and parliamentary staff on different ways of policy engagement, on communications, advocacy, and evidence use in the policymaking process. Together, we have navigated the difficult times during the COVID-19 pandemic by evolving our interactions from being face-to-face into the virtual space. And this has proven to be an advantage because we have increased the number of sessions and expanded the reach of the sessions to more participants. We are very proud that together we have developed and refined a rapid response service for evidence use. And through this service, some of you have submitted requests for evidence to guide submissions on critical debates. And as a research organization, there's no greater success than producing evidence on demand, where our products are directly shaping such critical debates and decisions by members of this distinguished body. A few months ago, as the African Population and Health Research Center, we celebrated 20 years of operations on the continent. And this year, we launched a new 5-year strategy. Both events happened under the shadow of the COVID-19 pandemic, where we also, and I hope appreciated, the need for homegrown African research institutions and researchers. The need for African experts and expertise has never been greater, whether it is to tackle intractable challenges that the region faces, the unfinished SDG agendas, pandemics, or even climate change. African voices must rise to advocate for the continent's best interests, and African experts must take their place at the tables where decisions affecting the continent's present and future are taken. Whether these tables are in Lilongwe, whether they're in Addis Ababa, in Geneva, in New York, or the capitals of the nations that you represent. As we look to the future, the African Population and Health Research Center is positioning itself as a transformative force on the continent. We're an institution looking for partnerships to elevate the voices of Africans, to promote evidence-informed decision-making, and to advocate for African interests in decision-making forums, wherever they may be. And it is this commitment and invitation to partnership to an African-led transformation that I bring to this distinguished audience. I wish to appreciate the President of the SADC Parliamentary Forum and Speaker of the National Assembly of the Democratic Republic of Congo, Honorable Christophe Mboso Nkodi-Apwanga, for the opportunity to address this body, and for all of you for the partnership we have enjoyed over the last 2.5 years. I'm excited about the future as our partnership enters a new phase, and I'm looking forward to a more and deeper engagement with this body and the individual member states it serves, especially around the evidence-informed decision-making agenda. Specifically, I'm looking forward to our continued partnership on capacity strengthening and the rapid response service, so that the best African-generated evidence can play an even greater role in the decisions that are made in this region. Together we can and we will transform the lives of Africans. And I thank you very much for the opportunity to address you.